In 1990, Home Alone captured the hearts of millions around the world. A small boy, a big house, and two unlucky burglars came together to create one of the most unforgettable Christmas movies ever made. The film's mix of humor, warmth, and holiday spirit made it an instant classic that continues to be loved by families every December. Its unforgettable characters and hilarious moments have stood the test of time, inspiring sequels, remakes, and endless nostalgia. Decades later, let's take a look at where the stars of Home Alone are now, and how time has changed them. Robert Blossom, also known as Old Man Marley, has passed away. The actor, who starred alongside Macaulay Culkin in the hit 1990 comedy Home Alone, died on July 15, 2011, at the age of 87. Known for his touching portrayal of the misunderstood neighbor who ultimately saves Kevin in the film, his performance became one of the most memorable and heartfelt moments in movie history. Fans continue to remember him fondly for the warmth and depth he brought to the character. His passing marks the end of an era for Home Alone fans who grew up watching his iconic role every holiday season. Devon Sawa played Buzz, Kevin's mean and mischievous older brother in Home Alone. His character was infamous for constantly teasing Kevin and, of course, for owning the giant pet tarantula that became one of the film's funniest and most memorable moments. Over the years, Devon has continued to build a steady career in both film and television, appearing in projects that showcase his versatility beyond comedy. Today, in his mid-40s, he remains active in the entertainment industry, taking on a mix of dramatic and lighthearted roles. In 2021, he delighted fans by reprising his role as Buzz McAllister in Home Sweet Home Alone, a nostalgic moment that brought back memories for longtime viewers. Off-screen, Sawa has also participated in conventions and interviews, reflecting fondly on how Home Alone changed his life and became a timeless part of pop culture. Daniel Stern played Marv, the tall, clumsy, yet hilarious partner in crime to Joe Pesci's Harry in Home Alone. His unforgettable high-pitched scream during the tarantula scene became one of the most iconic moments in movie history, a scene that still makes audiences laugh decades later. After Home Alone, Daniel continued to build an impressive career, starring in films such as City Slickers and lending his voice to the Wonder Years as the show's beloved narrator. Beyond acting, he explored his passion for storytelling by stepping behind the camera to direct several projects. In addition to his Hollywood work, Daniel is also a talented sculptor, creating expressive works of art that reflect his creativity beyond film. Now in his late 60s, he continues to embrace the love and recognition that Home Alone brought him, often engaging with fans who grew up watching his comedic brilliance. And yes, he still jokes about never quite getting over his fear of spiders. Joe Pesci gave us one of the funniest and most unforgettable movie villains of all time, Harry, the short-tempered and quick-witted burglar in Home Alone. His comedic chemistry with Daniel Stern turned the bumbling duo of the Wet Bandits into one of cinema's most iconic pairs. Known primarily for his intense and dramatic roles in films like Goodfellas, Casino, and Raging Bull, Pesci showed an entirely different side of his talent through Home Alone, proving that he could master comedy just as brilliantly as crime drama. His expressive reactions to Kevin's clever traps, from fiery explosions to icy falls, became legendary moments of slapstick humor. Now in his 80s, Joe has largely retired from regular acting but occasionally returns for special projects, such as The Irishman in 2019, where he reunited with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Despite his limited appearances today, Pesci's legacy as both a tough mobster and a hilarious on-screen villain continues to captivate audiences of all generations. Even decades later, fans still laugh every holiday season at his cartoon-style outbursts and unforgettable one-liners. John Hurd played Peter McAllister, Kevin's caring yet often overwhelmed father in Home Alone. His calm and grounded presence served as the perfect balance to Catherine O'Hara's frantic and emotional portrayal of Kate, Kevin's mom. Hurd brought a sense of realism and warmth to the role, making the McAllister family feel relatable and authentic. Beyond Home Alone, he enjoyed a long and respected career in both film and television, appearing in hits like Big, Beaches, The Pelican Brief, and the acclaimed series The Sopranos. His ability to shift effortlessly between dramatic and comedic roles showcased his impressive versatility as an actor. Sadly, John passed away in 2017 at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that touched audiences around the world. Even today, his role as Kevin's dad remains a beloved part of the holiday season, reminding fans of the warmth and family spirit that made Home Alone such a timeless classic. Catherine O'Hara played Kevin's loving yet forgetful mom, Kate McAllister, in Home Alone, bringing both heart and humor to the role. Her frantic dash through the airport while shouting Kevin has become one of the most iconic moments in movie history, instantly recognizable to fans around the world. O'Hara perfectly balanced comedy and emotion, portraying a mother's guilt and determination with charm and authenticity. Before Home Alone, she was already well known for her work with director Tim Burton and her roots in sketch comedy, including SCTV. Over the years, Catherine has continued to prove her versatility, appearing in numerous films such as Beetlejuice, Best in Show, and A Mighty Wind. Now in her 70s, she remains a beloved figure in Hollywood, admired for her wit, originality, and timeless performances. Her portrayal of Moira Rose in the hit series Schitt's Creek earned her multiple awards, including an Emmy, and introduced her to a new generation of fans. Even decades after Home Alone, Catherine O'Hara continues to be celebrated as one of the most gifted and enduring comedic actresses of her generation. Macaulay Culkin was only 10 years old when he took on the iconic role of Kevin McAllister, the clever and resourceful kid who outsmarted two bumbling burglars in Home Alone. His performance instantly captured the hearts of audiences worldwide, turning him into one of the biggest and most recognizable child stars of the 1990s. With his unforgettable expressions, quick wit, and perfect comedic timing, Culkin became the face of holiday movies for an entire generation. Following the massive success of Home Alone and its sequel, he went on to star in several other popular films such as My Girl, Richie Rich, and The Good Son. Despite stepping away from the Hollywood spotlight for a time, he eventually returned on his own terms, focusing on independent projects and creative ventures. Today, at 45 years old, Macaulay is a proud father of two and engaged to actress Brenda Song, with whom he shares a quiet, happy life. He's also dabbled in music, podcasting, and the occasional acting role, most notably appearing in American Horror Story. Decades later, he remains one of the most beloved figures in pop culture, forever remembered as the mischievous little boy who screamed in front of the mirror on Christmas morning and made Home Alone a timeless classic. Home Alone remains one of the most loved and rewatched holiday movies ever made, a true classic that never loses its magic. Decades later, these talented actors, whether still with us or remembered fondly, continue to bring joy to millions of families every Christmas season. Their performances have become timeless, reminding us of laughter, family, and the spirit of the holidays. It's amazing to see how each of them has grown, evolved, and left a lasting mark on Hollywood. Which actor do you think changed the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Then and Now videos.